Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world watching this video. What's up? Welcome, gang. My name is Bree, and I am a makeup artist in Kansas City. And I wanted to create a video that shows beginners how to do a natural beat. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please follow, like, share, comment. Leave me some feedback, guys, and we can begin. Let's jump right into it. So the first thing that I do, no matter what, is always wash your face and moisturize your skin, and I've already done that. So since that is done, the next step that and this is just how I do my makeup, is other techniques, other ways that you can definitely use, but this is just how I do it. This is what is easiest to me and what seems to leave a really good look. So what you will want to do next is you want to prime your face. Primer is important. It protects your skin from all the chemicals and toxins in makeup that can stain your skin, things like that. So one of the popular brands that I've been seeing around is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. That's what it looks like. I actually like it. It reminds me more of like a serum to me. But I just put it on my little fingertips, and I just put it everywhere on my face, and I just rub it in. So color correcting is, if you look, you see I have a little red right here underneath my nose, or I could have like some discoloration right here underneath my eyes. I typically don't, I don't put a lot of product under my eyes because that's how creasing comes and things like that. So honestly, I just put concealer under my eyes, but I will color correct the rest of my face. So what I use to color correct, and this also kind of depends on what undertone your skin is. I have more of, like, honestly, I really have more of a, in the winter time, I have more of a cool undertone than a warm undertone. But I use this. I use the orange. This is color corrector. It's going to correct your dark spots on your skin, things like that. So I just go in with this, and I just put some right underneath my nose. I put a little bit on my chin. Sometimes I put some on my cheeks. I put a little bit right there, and that's about it. That's really all I need. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to use, I like to use a bit of beauty blender to blend the color corrector. So I just literally just go in and just blend it just like that. Color corrector done. I'm going to go ahead, and I like to put foundation on top of it. And I like to use, this is my favorite concealer. It's full coverage. It just gets the job done. I love it. It is Born This Way by Too Faced. So when I just put it back in the same areas where I put the color corrector. And then I'll let that sit for just a little bit. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. So the next thing that I do is I will do my eyebrows. I definitely need to get them done, but don't worry about that. We gonna get them together, okay? So what I like to do first is I do like to brush the brows with my little spoolie, and I just brush them up. That's all I do, is just brush them up. Now, don't be talking about my eyebrows, y'all, because I know I need to get them done. But, it is what it is, okay? To make it easier, you should get your eyebrows done. I'm just going to be honest. Get your eyebrows done. It's going to definitely help out whenever you are trying to fill them in or just trying to shape them up. So, what I do is, honestly, I don't use very much when it comes to my eyebrows. I will use a brow pencil. It's brown. I honestly don't even care what color brown it is, as long as it's semi-close, because I can blend it in. And I literally I always start right here, right there. And I don't go hard. I don't go hard at all. I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of outlining it just a little bit. And then I just literally follow my eyebrow. I'm just following my eyebrow and going down. That's it. And so now what I'll do is I'll just start kind of coloring it in a little bit. And then make my little tail. Make a little tail stripe. When I come here, I really honestly don't do too much. I don't go heavy. I don't really go hard, because I'm gonna show you the reason why, because I do blend it, but I just don't blend it with the pencil. So that's basically my eyebrow. One thing I will say is whenever you move your head, it does help. I don't know why I was like stuck. I was literally just like, I just need to keep my head this way and then everything. I was like, Brie, how about you just turn your head a little bit? Move your head. It really does help. It really does. That's that one eyebrow. We're gonna move on to the next one, and we're gonna do the same exact thing that we did on this eyebrow. I like to grab my little e.l.f. and this is like the clear brow and lash mascara. So you have the brow part on one end, and then you have the lash part on one end. And I use this just to keep my eyebrows in place. So we're gonna brush it up just like that. And I like to brush these little bad boys. And I just literally simply, as you see, like I put my eyebrows up so that way I can see all my little hairs, and I just literally brush it up just like this. And it's not really hard strokes. It's just getting this part defined a little bit more. What my brows look like. So it's been a minute since we had our concealer on our face. So now this is the perfect time to stop and go ahead and blend that in. So it may seem a little dry, but honestly, if you just play with it, you can definitely move it around. But if you're having a little hard, if you're having some time, or yeah, I know what I'm trying to say, okay? Spray, get some setting spray. Spray your blender brush just like that. You don't need very much. And then now it's easier to move around. And then I'll start right here. What I like to do also next is I like to set it with setting powder. This is Juvia's. I love Juvia. It's my favorite. And I just simply get my beauty blender in there, and I just go over the parts that I was color correcting and concealing. Next, we're gonna clean underneath the brows, baby. We're gonna go back in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I simply, literally just put the concealer just like that. And that's all I do. You see how much coverage that is? Oh, that coverage is amazing. Okay. So, I'm trying to get my, oh, it's right here. This is my Morphe 421 flat concealer brush. And I love this brush because it just gets everything. So, move this little thing right here. And all you do is literally, I know I'm going to be looking at this, so I'm going to try. But you just follow your brow. And I like to start in the middle sometimes. And then I'll grab some excess concealer. And then I'll just look up just like that. You can even hold your... I just kind of like wipe it down. And then I'll go in with a small beauty blender, and I'll just kind of blend it out just like that as well. And I'll even come down sometimes and just conceal the eye. Okay, so you see the difference between cleaning this up and then that brow? That's what we want, right? Okay. So I just like to put like a little dot. Basically do the same thing that I did on the bottom, just on the top, and I just outline my eyebrow. Browlicious, baby. Anyway, so then what I do is I definitely go ahead and blend that in to the next brow, okay? I think they look pretty darn good. All right, that's just me. If you want a natural bead with a little color, what I always recommend is if you have like a browns or awesome natural colors, I have this bronzer from NARS that I'm just going to use as eyeshadow. You can definitely do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we are going to we're going to take this apricot color right here and we're going to put it underneath the brown. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine though. We're not going to use too much of it because we don't want too much. Yeah, we're just going to blend it out. We're just going to go ahead and blend it out with our little brush that we had. Use my finger, and I'm going to use this color right here. It is Paraspin? Paraspin? I don't know. But that's what it looks like. I'm going to dust it off a little bit. And I'm literally just going to pack it on my eye. Just like that. Right? Y'all, simple, not a lot. Cool. It's cool. Because it is the winter time, I have not bought my winter foundation. And I'm probably not. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just not. So this color is going to be a little off. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. Go in with this, baby. And it's a little dirty, but that's fine. And we're going to use my little flat brush. I just like to start on my cheeks. I know, don't talk shit, okay? Don't talk shit because I'm about to blend it. And this actually, this brush does, oh, it does wonders. I love this brush. Okay, so for the most part, I think I blended it out pretty well. And above our lip. And then now what we want to conceal is we want to do our nose. So what I like to do is I like to start in the middle, right in the center of my nose, right? And then I'll just go up. Try to get as straight as possible, right? And then I will conceal right here. I promise it does not have to be perfect. And then what I'll do is I will put some more concealer on, and I'll put concealer right here and then right there in the same spot. And you don't need a lot. The reason why I put my concealer up more is because when I blend it out, my eyes are going to come up instead of coming down. With my beauty blender, and I start on the chin. And you really want your highlight, like the highlight of your face, to be your chin, nose, forehead right there, and then your eyes, right? And we're going to come do our nose. And you want to try to be as center as possible. Because, you know, nose contours, boy, they give you a surgery, don't they? They give you plastic surgery for real. As straight as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if it's straight, you're good, right? We're going to come to the eyes. And remember, we want to start up. Right. Cool. So concealed parts done, right? Now we want to set it. We're going to go in with our setting powder. And we're just going to do the same exact, just go right underneath your eye. And then I also go in on my nose. So we're going to go back in with the big one because that's going to be for my chin. You just set in your face. So I'm gonna come up on your little mustache. Y'all know us. We're going to contour. Contour is what everyone loves. Like it gives you that plastic surgery look, right? And I just literally dip my brush right into the product. And I don't need very much because I'm light bright. Shout out to Scooters, baby. What I like to do is I like to squeeze, suck in them cheeks. I want to make your forehead smaller, baby. This is what you do. You gonna come up here with your contour, excuse me, and we just gonna pat right above the eyebrow, and we're gonna come directly in the middle, just like that, and we're gonna bring it down just like that. This is gonna slim out your forehead, and yes, I do have a big forehead, but guess what? When I'm wearing makeup, you can't tell, okay? That's my face contour. We gonna come to the nose, but we ain't done with the face yet, okay? I will come in, mind you, it's a little broke, a little messy, that's okay. And I'm gonna use this little gold color right here. And I'm just gonna put a little on. You see that? You see that? I know you see it. So next, nose contour, right? For this, I'm gonna use powder. I'm gonna use my powder. And what I do like to use a brush like this, kind of flat, kind of wide. And what we're gonna do when we're doing our nose contour is we are gonna follow our eyebrow all the way down to right there, right? We're gonna make a V basically. That's what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a V, and we're gonna do it the same way, okay? So we're gonna start. You can start light. You don't have to use a lot of product to, to start. So I am literally just coming down my nose with that, right? You see? And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Come down from my eyebrow, and I'm basically making a V. I said this was NYX, y'all. This is LA Pro. My bad. But anyways, we're gonna use this, and all we're gonna do is literally put a circle in the middle. That's it, like a circle. So watch. Just like that. Just like that, right? Gonna let that sit for just a little bit. And then we're gonna go back in because we have to, we wanna make our contour pop a little bit, right? We wanna bring it out. So we're gonna go back in with our concealer. We're gonna dip our beauty blender in the concealer, setting powder, sorry. And we're gonna do the same thing. And we're just basically gonna go underneath our contour to make it like that sharp, cut you. So I'm just gonna go in, squeeze my face in. Gonna let that sit for a little bit, right? What we doing, y'all, is we gonna blend this out, and we're just gonna go in a circular motion while we're blending it, right? So watch. So all we doing is just going like this, and it's okay if you feel like it doesn't look right. I promise it will. Trust the process. Trust the process. You can kind of see the nose contour, right? Set it now. So we're gonna go back in with that green beauty blender. If you can see your little circle right there, we're gonna put it right there, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up, and we want to try to make it as even as possible. I can't look in the camera while trying to make it even as possible, okay? I just can't. Like that, right? And then we're gonna go on the sides, baby. On the sides, on the sides. And we're gonna go just like that. Just like that. Do y'all see my plastic surgery that I just did 5 minutes ago? Use my big old brush right here. And simply, like I said, we dust it, we gonna blend it, we gonna dust it, we gonna blend it. You see how it's still intact? Listen to your girl, listen to your girl. I'm not gonna steer you wrong. I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Promise you I'm not. So we're gonna go in with, we're probably not gonna use the same brown that I use on top. Probably gonna use something different or darker, which we're gonna go in with this Free Stone, this color right here. And we're just gonna dip that in. Just like that, right? Go in with a black. We don't want a lot because, you know, black does overpower a lot of stuff, so we don't want a lot. Like I wanted, you see, that's what I wanted to give, is a little color, but also a little black underneath, right? And I think I'm gonna go in with this. It's the City Lights, that highlight, because it kind of matches like the shimmer that I have on top. So I'm gonna go in with this, dust that off, and I'm just literally just gonna pack it in. In the corner, and it just does something. So now, since we got pretty much the eyes done, I like to put mascara on before I put my lashes on, just to get my eyelashes prepped for the lashes. This is one of my favorite highlights by Melanie Mills, and yes, this is what it looks like. And you don't need very much, so literally that's what I'm using. And I just love to put it right here, so when I turn, bam, spotlight. Ooh, glitter. Yes, I'm a bad bitch, okay? Nose. I love a good highlight on the nose. And brush for my highlight. And yes, we're gonna go back in with what I use on the corner of my eye, and we're just gonna sweep on top. Just sweep it on top. Sweep on top. Bam. And then I like to do my nose. I am a blush girl. That's just me. You don't have to be. That's okay. You don't. But I will say, orange blush, it does something to the black skin, to the dark skin, to the light skin, to any skin, okay? I'm gonna use this because I remember I put a little bit of that orange color on underneath my eyebrows. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead with that. And I'm not going to use a lot because I don't need a lot. And I already have a little eyeshadow or blush on this brush. So I'm just going to pat that in just like that. Blow it off. And I like to just kind of like go up with it. Where my highlight is, I like to kind of like go on top of that and like right there. You can even smile too, and that helps out. And sometimes I even like to go on top of my nose. It gives you like that that soft, settle, innocent kind of look. That's just me. That's basically full face natural, right? Line up my lips. I'm gonna do my, don't worry, I'm doing my lashes. But we're gonna line up the lips first. And I just use a brown. Lips are a little dry, but that's okay. That's okay. But what I'm gonna go in with, of course, it's Juvia. And I love this color. It's just so cute on me. It is a mauve moment. I hope I said that right. I don't care. But it's this color. It's pink. And I just like to go on top of it. Super cute. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to do lashes. Okay, so I did my lashes off camera because your girl be struggling sometimes. To add a little bit of some mascara on the bottom of my lashes just to bring my eyes out just a little bit. And we're going to spray our face with setting spray so our makeup can stay intact. Yes, I use that much. And I go in with my fan and just fan myself. This is the final look, guys. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, or if you just want me to go over something, let me know. Let me know. I am here to help. If you want your makeup done, make sure you book below. I'll make sure I have the links below. But yeah, I hope this was an easy tutorial. I know it's pretty long, but I just wanted to give you guys something so that way you know how to apply a little bit of something for it, or to do a natural glam. So I really hope you guys liked it. Share, comment, subscribe, and we is out, y'all. Have a good one.